Hey guys, welcome back here to another Pauper video. We are here playing some spicy cards with some AoE, so let's take a look. Welcome back guys to another Pauper video. We are playing some domain pile sort of thing, right? So let's see how we get on. I'm pretty interested to try this deck for multiple reasons. So we are playing Fungal Colossus from Edge's Eternity. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. Essentially, what the deck is trying to do is get many different lands out. So we are playing 22 lands, and majority of them are green. There is only one snow cover mountain, one mountain in the deck, I think, that don't produce green, right? Like, obviously the landscapes don't either, but they search for a green source, is the idea. What we're trying to do is we're supposed to have different named lands. So that is for Fungal Colossus. So we're playing... So... we are playing a very strange mana base, right? Where most of them are tap lands, which could be a problem, but we are playing, going to do this just in case. We are playing a Boreal Grazer to try and speed things up. But essentially we're playing three, let's try this, let's try and explain this. I don't really know how we're playing a lot of different named lands, right? But we're playing a lot of the same lands. So we're playing 3 Wooded Ridgeline, 3 Highland Forests, because they're the most important ones, right? But one's a land, one's a snow land, but they are... So if we have 2 in play, this is reduced by 2. We are playing 1 Haunted Mire, 1 Woodland Chasm, 1 Arctic Tree Line, 1 Radiant Grove. All of these count for 2, but 2 different name lands. So like, instead of running 2 Radiant Groves, we're running 1 of each. And then we're playing 1 Rinewood Falls, 1 Tangled Islet, and we're playing 2 snow cover forest, 2 normal forest, and then 1 snow cover mountain and 1 mountain. And essentially what that does is that gives us 22 lands, and majority of them are different, to maximise on Fungal Colossus. We're playing Generous as Vixen, is the best way to describe it. And what we're trying to do, right, is... So this not only gives us different name lands for Fungal Colossus, it also gives us domain quite easily for Tribal Flames, Matka Rioters, and Exploding Borders, and Mariah's Outrider, which are all cards that rely on domain. So this is a ramp spell that deals damage equal to basic land types you control. This is a 2 mana burn spell that deals damage equal to number of land types you control. This is a 5 mana 4/4 that deals damage equal to number of lands you control. And then this is just a 3 mana XX. So a 3 mana 5/5 is the idea. So what we're trying to do is basically, first of all, cast Fungal Colossus as soon as we possibly can. And then if that fails, we basically go Exploding Borders, Ramp, deal 5 to you, Mariah's Outrider, deal 5 damage to you, Tribal Flames, deal 5 damage to you, and then that sort of gets us there, right? So cast 4 domain spells in the increments of dealing 5 damage should be enough. So we'll see how that gets on. We're playing quite a lot of Ramp to sort of mitigate the fact that all of our lands are tapped. So... but we don't have any card draw, so this might be a problem. But we'll see how we get on, because we are running also a lot of lands. So we might just get flooded a lot. So I'm happy to see how we get on. But yeah, the deck could probably use some like Abundant Growth / Core Skyfisher pile. But we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, of course. It is the greatest way to support me is hitting that like and subscribe button. We are on our way to 3k subscribers, so please do not forget to like and subscribe. And of course, for more cool brews here, you get them every day. And I will see you guys for round 1. Welcome back into round number 1, guys. We are on the play. Always a good place to start. And we can keep this hand. So we're going to play a Wooded Ridgeline. Follow that up with a 3 visits. Quirion. Okay. So this means they could be walls. They could be spy walls. They could be spy elves. They could be elves. So we want green, obviously something. Green, black, or green, white is the question. We could also just get... No, green red doesn't work with domain, so we just get green black, I guess. Yeah, so they are elves. So we can bolt this. So let's cast a bolt on here. Let's Generous End cycle for a white land, I guess. And let's pass the turn. We could cycle again, but I don't feel like that's necessary right now. We could just cycle for a forest. So that can get Tribal Flamed. Do a cycle here for a red. Green, red, black, white. And this can cycle next time. Yeah, I think we get a red here, just so we can have double red. Mountain. So let's cycle this for a blue land. And then we've got 15 damage in hand right now. Let's just hope they don't have a lot. If this is their turn, this is great for us. We get a Dome them for 5. Jasper Sentinel into a random elf, yeah, sure. I'll hard take that. Untap, land, play another 1-drop. No. Well, there's lethal in hand. Let's Dome you for 5. It is an elf. That is something that I hadn't considered. Our creature is an elf, so it does increase Timberwatch and Priest of Titania. But we have Domain. We're doing it. If we die, we die, but we're doing it. Lead, I'm assuming here. Surely you don't have another Timberwatch. We also have 5 different named lands. I just don't want to Timberwatch it. Because it means I kind of have to... They probably have a Vines the way they played, though. They untap and play the land. Maybe not. Maybe not. Winding Way. They hit Nyxborn and Alarm or Elf. I'm probably going to have to... This is annoying. Oh. That works, I guess. Do I Tribal Flames this? And then if not, I respond with a Bolt? I guess we attack first. Right? Because then if they take this, it also doesn't change the clock, really, right? Because then if they do have Vines, I can Bolt it. Oh, no. Don't say you have double Vines. Come on. No. Ay, man. We drew so well. So we might die here. They had double Vines. Pretty unfortunate. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's lethal, right? So this is 8. Flip it. Another 14, 15, 16, 17. That is so unfortunate. I had double Vines there. Ay, man. Not like this. So we want Breath Weapon. And I think that's kind of it, right? I'm going to keep Fungal Colossus in, even though I think the Raiders is pretty much better. This is just an awkward state of affairs, right? We're on the play. We Generous End for a green source. A green-red source. Then play the green-red land. Do nothing. We're just doing nothing for so long. I feel like we're mulligan this. This hand seems much better. Can't go wrong with triple bolt, right? Famous last words. I can probably bottom a bolt. I'll probably play Forest, play Grazer, play Highland Forest. I debated playing the Domain other tree, right? The 7 mana, the green Tolarian Terror that came out in the same set as that cycle. But the problem with that card is, bolt this. We have another bolt anyways. The problem with that card is that even if you have Domain, it's still a 3 mana 4/6. It's like, you've got your payoff, and then what? Do you have another land? So we have another red source, but we haven't really got Domain right now, which is rather unfortunate. Do I hold here? Hold the Bolt and the Tribal Flames? I feel like I'm not doing anything else. That's pretty unfortunate. They had double Vines, right? Vines is probably not that common in elf lists anyways right now, because it's just like, blah, speed. And them to have then 2 out of the probably 3 is pretty unlikely. Goodbye, elf. I guess we get, what, white? I guess we get blue. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, we get blue here. They might have to play around something blue. I don't know what that is, but land, Hydroblast. They have a Nyxborn, basically. I guess we're Tribal Flaming this. And then we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 mana, 3 mana. No, come on. How many payoffs you gonna find? Leave me alone, elves. Stop it. Can I just draw a Breath Weapon? Boom. I mean, that's not bad. They've got Nyxborn and 1 unknown. Get wrecked. 4 priests, 4 Timberwatch. Come on. Give me a break, game. Give me a break. Just relax. Priest. Jesus. So they get to go untap, untap the Sentinel, I guess, and then play the priest. Or play one of the priests, I guess. Breath Weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. I am definitely dead, because this is also only hitting for 4. 1, 2, 3. It's actually only hitting for 3. That's fair, this is basic. So they're just gonna go priest, play a bunch of stuff, play Nyxborn, and then we die. Is that the idea? Yep. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21. It's actually even more now, right? 12, land. I think we are dead, right? Because we had 3 untaps. 12, 22, that's 20. 21, 22. And do they have another untap? So this isn't lethal, but we can't kill this, so we die. See you guys for the next one. One card out. One card out. Oh well. See you guys for the next one. Welcome back, guys, to round number 2. We are on the play, and it's a strange one, right? Because I was kind of hoping we'd naturally have more domain because of the way our lands work, right? So this will be a 2-2, which is pretty brutal. I don't hate playing it though. Follow that up with a landscape Highland Forest. Maybe I'm supposed to play one of each basic land as well. Like I'd be able to get blue here if I had an island in my deck. Maybe I am just supposed to play no doubles, like no double ridgeline, but it makes the mana base so much worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this costs a green. That seems pretty good. Do I play this? I mean, I'll still take that. 3. So they're just drawing some cards, playing blue-black affinity stuff. They have a dismal backwater, which is an odd one. Well, there goes my 2 5/5s. Stormwall by a Geesig. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess we get a basic mountain. Yeah, maybe I should definitely have one of each basic land. Pretty annoying. Maybe, yeah, I think it's a weird one, right? Here comes the life gain. Block. Another 3-3. So we have the 0-3 keeping the 2-1 back, the 5-5 keeping the 3-4 back, and their 5-6 keeping our 5-5s back. And they're just slowly draining us. Interesting. Tithing Blade, sure. We will sack an Arboreal Grazer. We only need 1 to block the refurb. You're going to kill my guy. I'm going to get rid of a 3-3 just because, well, why not? So here we can make this a 4-4, or we can just play a 5-7. I am 4, 5, 6. I prefer the idea of playing. And this is why I wanted it to be green-based and not blue-based with Lorien. Like, cards are boring. Big donkers are more interesting. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. Blue Fountain. Yes. They are going the wrong way. They're on 19 now. Packdoll. Not good. Not good. Radiant Grove puts this to a 4-4. Let's gain 3 and let's pass the turn. The fact that you could get to cast this Fungal Colossus means the mana base is somewhat right. It just probably needs tweaking with the basics, I think. But I could also see running Abundant Growth and can't be blocked, sure. We are so dead here. No kill spell for this. Yeah, it's like somewhat there, right? We want these, I think. You could play Nylea's Nylea's Presence, sorry. I don't think Bolt's cutting it. Got Borders, maybe. So we're going to play a Ridgeline here. Spellbomb. You got it. I guess it doesn't really matter. If you get blue, you can cycle this landscape. If you get black, you can cycle this landscape. So it kind of doesn't. Like a green black or a green white land. That is pretty good. You gonna rebuke this? Play this. Maybe I shouldn't be running landscapes and I just run the basics. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of cards. This is gonna bolt them. The borders have not been great. But again, I think it's like obviously we have 3 visits and end as ways to get the colours out of our deck. So I don't know. We can just get a mountain here. And then we want to play the twisted landscape here. Lembus. But I'm assuming we're going to get discarded with a refurb here at some point. Yep, this is fine. Because we can kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least the fungal is literally being 1 for most of the game. Like, most of the time we've had it, it's 1 mana. I think I'm going to pyro this way I can. Let's sack this for 3. We can get a snow covered, I guess. Because we don't need to yield the turn. And then we'll bountiful landscape in the turn. Yep. My 1 mana 5/5 is gone. Red, blue, green. Cycle. 3 visits, hey? We need black or white. This is a real weird one, right? Because one way you play this and you open this, like you open this up to a Ghostly Flicker Titan Blade. You open this up to a refurb. And then they could also just have both. They do not. Okay. We have land. Titan Blade. Oh, Relic. Okay. Yep. Out. That was also a pretty good draw. We get black now. Take 5. Take 5. Yeah. Yeah. We also could play this in like a really strange way, right? You could we want to get rid of you could build this in so many different ways, right? Because you could play like a flicker package with Cryogen Relic and Ghostly Flicker. And then you can use Nidalee Outrider. You can... Okay, my guy's gone. My guy's gone. They're on like 15 now. And I have no cards in hand. I need 3. Now this bit's irrelevant, right? We could play like Flickers. Like Ghostly Flicker or Ephemerate to Ephemerate the Outrider as much as possible. Masked Vandal. Nice on time. Cool. See you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 3. We are against Walker. I mean, this seems fine. It's not fantastic. We need to find more lands to make these Arboreal Grazers relevant. Otherwise, they're most likely going to be refurb discards. I would assume Walker's on either Grixis or Jund. So we'll play Highland Forest and then pass. Colony Garden. That's not what I expected. Generous End. So we'll play this. Cycle the Generous End. We'll get... Do we get green-white or green-blue? I guess we get green-blue because of the landscape. The reason I'm doing green-blue is because then they think we're Rogue. Like a Rogue control deck, like with Scred or something. That's sort of the idea. Swap. Do you arrest me? As an additional cost, sack a creature. Target opponent discards 2 cards. What a strange card. Fair enough. Combo wombos. So let's Farseek here. Get Treeline. Interesting combo though. Colony Garden plus Tendrils of Despair. But I'm assuming it's just a Gardens deck with this. Bounce the Colony Garden. Sure. Tribal Flames. White, blue, green. So we're just missing black. So these deal 4. This costs 3. Back this for a red. So I'm going to go off the assumption they're going to play Colony Garden and do this again. Will be my thought. Then we discard 2 Tribal Flames, which is annoying. But then at least we have a 5/5. Here is the plant token. Quethel. Into Tendrils of Despair. Yep. Got it all. 2 Tendrils of Despair in the top 2. Top 12. Actually top 10, right? Because they've drew 2 cards. Interesting. To say the least. Annoying there's 2 VAR 5 damage, right? I could have dealt them 8 here. But there was 7. You can make me discard as many cards as you'd like. I feel like I might as well play this land and then pass. What a strange Gardens list this is. Too many 5/5s. I just now need to draw... Okay. Some way of force the trade on the 5/4 trample, I guess. At least we have a 5/5 here. This is a 7/7. Yep. I think we were probably fine, right, if they didn't have the second Tendrils of Despair. Like, you could tell it was coming, but I couldn't do anything about it. Like, my deck's full of tap lands. Sure thing. You got me, bruh. I mean, I have nothing for this matchup whatsoever, so let's just send it back. Let's go. Let's keep. It seems fine, right? We gotta go Forest in turn 2, 3 visits into getting another colour, into 3 visits, get another colour, and then Generous and get another colour. Like, it sort of seems fine. So 2 colours, 3 colours, 4 colours, 5 colours into Outrider. As long as we don't get our hand ripped apart. But the problem is they can just do it now, right? It's like go for a swamp, play swamp, Tendrils of Despair. Like, does this deck function without Tendrils of Despair? Get rid of this, get rid of this. Is this better than this? Tribal Flames. So we want what? White? I got it! Turn 3, we have Domain. Without Disciple. Which is pretty cool. But I think if this was normal Gardens with very little interaction like this, like, I think we'd be fine. Rumble. I love the Rumble Tendrils of Despair. Pulse of Marasa deck. Just so you can play a creature that you can sacrifice. Sure. They put... They took Rot Farm? Yeah, sure. Gonna play Rot Farm. Bouncing the Colony Garden. So here they're gonna play... Wait, they didn't? They bounced a Swamp? Okay. Seems odd, I guess. Cry of... What? Contrition? Target player discards a card, Haunt. When this creature dies, target player discards a card. I mean... Sure. Like, what was that card? The fact that this isn't a 5-mana 5/5 may end up costing me. They're just going to play an Avenging Hunter. Okay. I'm going to keep this land in hand. Again, their random discard cards have come in clutch. They've made us discard 2 5 damage spells. They're on 6. So, pretty interesting. Like, we're close, right? These mid-range decks is kind of what we want, because they don't really have much life gain. 6 for a troll, sure. They forge nothing to trap us. I think we're dead. You're going to play another troll. So you've seen 3 trolls in the top 20. And you've seen 2 Avenging Hunters in the top 20. And 2 discard spells. See you guys to the next one. Even if they... Also, we had 2 extra 5 damage spells. So it shows that even if if we only had the one discard spell, we won this. Which is interesting, right? Because we would have either kept this 5 damage spell or one of these 5 damage spells. And they're on 5. And they're on 6. So this bolt would have been lethal. Interesting. See you guys for the next one. Welcome back here to round number 4. We can't keep this hand, so it's mulling on this. We can keep this hand. Probably bottom a Twisted Landscape. And now we die to red. Okay. We have a Rioters though, which is pretty good. So do a Landscape for a red. Wow. It's a lot of goblins. Yes. Tribal Flames, huh? So I'm definitely going to Farseek. Do I Tribal Flames for a red, or do I... Not Tribal, do I Farseek for a red? Or do I Twisted Landscape? I think I get white here, and not get red. Because then I go white, blue, black, green. This is a 4/4. And then sack Twisted Landscape the following turn for a red source. We might die here though. What the hell is this? Sack this creature, deals 3 damage to target creature, but activate on the junior. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good interaction with this. That's cool. I like that. I like that indeed. So let's do this. And then let's play this 4/4. Playing a 4/4. They bolt my face. They're on 1 card. We got 6. Oh, wait, they've passed there. Okay. Okay, sure. Highway Rotary. Sack a land, I'm assuming. So the guy has Menace. 3, 4, 5, 6. Drew 3 cards. Ah, we're definitely dead here, right? So we block this guy. So then they can't deal 3 damage to us. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they sack this 7. And sack itself, that's 8. Nope, we got 2. I guess if I got a red source here, I could bolt something. No, I can't. And now I die. So I could go block here, bolt this too. So we want breath weapons. We don't need Farseeks. Borders seem pretty mid. That's probably the best way of doing it. Keep some interaction and cut the ramp. Still got 3 visits, right? Farseek better than 3 I guess if we change the mana base to incorporate basic lands, which I probably will move forward. Because it makes exploding borders better. I completely forgot. I thought we'd be... I didn't... Sort of half no, but it was more just you keeping it in anyway. Like it's, how do I describe it? It's like we've got quite a lot of natural ways to get domain here, so I assumed it'd be better than it is. Clockwork, sure. Attack for 1, 19. Another bolt, huh? I don't really like the fact that I have 2 lands that are the same. Like I think I should definitely go 2/2, like 2 ridge lines, 2 Highland things, then go from there. So then that minimises this happening. Burning Tree, you got a rally. Nope, Tomb Raider and Gingy. This is fine. We take 1. So to play this out, and then we're going to double ball and block is the idea. It's your to end step. Okay. Okay. Bit awkward with this, right? But we can make it work. So let's get our Snow Covered Mountain. Riders. So we should be able to cast this. Yep. 4 mana 5/5. Not great, but still a 4 mana 5/5. And we're on 16. We have 3 land types. Tasty boy. Pitch with the blood token. Give you guy a menace. No? Yes? Yes. Block here and block here. Take 3. Kill the menace guy. I run a high life total with 1 card in hand. I'm just going to play this out again. Like I'm at the point where I'm just going to be playing big creatures, right? So hopefully we get a... like a green-white or a green-black land here. And let's play this guy out with 2 cards in hand. I don't really want to attack for 5 for them to block with a percussionist. Maybe in a turn or 2. We can bolt this as well, so we lose. Bolt our face. Okay. The bolt our face will keep this card in hand as well. Oh, they now decide to pitch. So the other card must not be a mountain. Otherwise, they would have done it end of turn. So I'm intrigued at what this other card is. I'm assuming still no swings. Many 5/5s can you play? Do we attack? So let's attack for 5. And then just play another one. I do block with a percussionist most likely. I want to draw a card and these percussionists are getting outvalued anyways. Sure. Cast Bolt in our face? Sure. Down to 7. We have seen no sideboard cards just yet. As well, 6 boarded in, seen none in the top 14. They have 4 attackers, we have 4 blockers. They do nothing. We have an Arboreal Grazer for nothing. I'm going to swing for 10, to be honest. They block 1, take 5. Flip over. A land. Sure. Okay. Okay. I get it. I am dead. It's like we were close, but you're not allowed to be close because there's a fire blast. Are they gonna fire blast us? It puts us in range, right? Give me a break today, game. Give me a break. Sure, this is 100%. I didn't need the fire blast anyways, right? Sure. See you guys to the 5th final round. Welcome back, guys, to round number 5. Let's see if we can even get a game. This has been a bad run. Bad run. Wow. And we're mulling to 5. Let's go. So on these, we don't want this. Don't mind these. Do we bottom the tribal flames? Rogue. I think the bolt might be better. Yes, 3 visits. That's what we want. That's what we want. Got a white land here. Hold out. So against Dredge. Sure thing. Colony guard, some lands. Sure. I mean, let's 3 visits here for a white land. White. And the Dread Return for 1. No. Okay. So we're gonna 3 visits here, and I think we then bolt. We want white, blue, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this costs. We have domain. This also costs 2, but I still think we bolt this to at least try and prevent Dread Return. And then we're gonna produce 2 5/5s next turn is the plan. Yes, I did it this way, so then at least this doesn't produce. Like this gives them a guy anyways. At least I know they will have a guy, right? But you've just gotta try and stop it. Sure, so we're going to take 4 here, and you hit a land. Okay. So let's play this for 1. Play this for 1. Your turn. You swing for 6? You are swinging for 6. Sure. Take 6. This is a multi-5, so I'm not really too thinking about this. Like, they have a scrapwork mutt here with a stinky in hand. Which they can cast. Nope. Okay. We are so dead. There's 7 creatures in the bin. Cool. 2 crypt incursions. And some breath weapons. Seems fine to me. Seems fine to me. Let's go. We can win a game. Not with a hand like that. Round 1. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Found a breath weapon, which is pretty nice. Spawn. Exhume, giant stuff. I just want to produce some rioters here, and then eventually hit. I don't even need to hit domain necessarily, but essentially just breath weapon away their board so they can't Lotleth giant, and then kill them with a bunch of 4/4s and stuff. 4. So I think I'm fine just playing out another one, and then we're gonna swing 4/4. I do have another idea about this deck, right? With rioters. Is essentially you can play like a zoo, like a wild and the cattle sort of pile. Everything costs 1. And then you can operate. Oh, God. Lotleth for 3-ish. Oh, this is going to be problematic. I'm surprised. So they found double Exhume in their top X amount of cards, which is pretty good for them. I do think our opponents have drew pretty well. Let's. Like this. We produce a 5/5. We can Rider for 4 next turn. End. We also have Ents of our own, so I'm surprised. Well, I guess they didn't see it, right? Forest. Stinky. Stinky does the breath weapon, so not too fussed by that. 5. I think I'm going to take 6. I want to get to the point where I'm going to play Outriders here. If I block, you know what I mean? I can block here, that's no problem. Block here, take a 5. 5, 9, 13. We're so close, right? Maybe I should have blocked with this. Also got reach for the Stinky. They didn't commit a guy. I wonder if they're going to try and get there. 2 mana. 4, 8, 12. I just take this, right? Yes. Yeah, good job I took it. Bwap. Masked Vandal. Robots in disguise die. We got there! Let's go! So they'll block this, take 12. Whop. Let's go! Let's go! Whoop, 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 whoop. We won a game! Yay! Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we have a Crypt Incursion, a Farseek. I think I can keep this. It's a bit slow, right? But the deck's full of tap lands. Set our Wayfinder. They'll choose a Colony Garden, I'm assuming. Forest is actually pretty good. Means we can Farseek for Haunted Mire. So we're just missing blue here. Next turn, that is. Colony Garden. Yeah. Do I just play Rioters here? I feel like Rioters is fine to play. 4 different types of lands. Let's go. We can Crypt Incursion here for a bunch. They milled over a Dread Return. They don't have a Giant yet, but they do have a Troll. Interesting to see if they play that. Like sack Dread Return for a Troll. They have been quite aggressive in the past. Tap a creature for green. They made Dread Return here for a Troll. Why I can't Breath Weapon, which is a card they've seen in the past. They're not going. Oh, they might. They did. They went for an end. Okay. I think I'm going to wait. I could cast a Fungal Colossus here, but I'll end of turn Crypt Incursion. And then if they Scrapwork Mutt here, I'll do it in response to the Scrapwork Mutt on Earth. They play a Stink. I will take 5. Do I do this end of turn? Oh no, I'll wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can follow this up if they don't do anything here and they just pass. Like swing for 5 and pass. I'll swing for 6. I mean, sure. It's not really relevant. I can then go Fungal Colossus here and then still hold up Crypt Incursion. I'll see what they do. They might Dread Return. Red. They don't unearth. If they unearth, I'll do it in response. Gained a bunch of life and now on 38. 1, 2, this. 1, 2, this. And do I play Grazer here? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think I want to double. So if I double block the 5/7, they get to kill one of them, and then they just get to Dread Return it and have a way to get back. Like they have a creature in the bin, so I'm gonna say no, and then they get to put the Stinkweed in the bin again. So say no. No to the bone, Troll, Stinky. Sure. I'm now regretting not playing this Grazer because they can Dread Return this Troll. They get to Exhume the Troll. I'm surprised they have Exhume. I guess they still haven't seen an end, or have they? I don't know. This is hitting them for 4. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. You swinging with this and this? Swinging with the Stinky? No. And I just do have like an army of things to play. So they kill a Fungal Infection, which makes sense. Breath Weapano. Sure. Don't think I need to commit to that just yet though. Pass. They're on what, 15? And they do have a Gnaw in the bin with 2 creatures. I don't think I want to do anything here, right? I just want to take 11. Yeah, let's take 11 here down to 14. See what they do. They could just play another big creature. Hopefully they play another Lotleth. If they play another Lotleth, they're dead. Because of the Breath Weapon we just drew. Play another Troll, they're dead. Dread Return a Troll. They can still Gnaw. It's a bit problematic. This is an interesting point, right? Because we can 3 visits for a blue land to turn Tribal Flames on, or we can search for another red land, which then turns double red spell on, which I think I prefer, even though this is now dealing 4, and this is a 4/4 still. I think that's okay. They've got, what, 1 creature in the bin, but they would have 2, 3, 4. That's 8 life. I get a Highland Forest here because it's a snow. And then I play in a Boreal Grazer, which can block the Lotleth here. No life gain. Obviously, they only gain 2. They fly in with the 1/2. So this blocks this. This blocks this. This blocks. I think that's a solid place to be. Why did I block the 5/7? That was a mistake, right? Has to be. Lotleth here for 2. 4, 8. Yeah, I blocked the 5/7 for no reason. If I didn't block the 5/7 here, for some reason I blocked the 5/7 with the 5/5, and I don't know why. Why did I do that? Because I've just won I would have won the game, right? And I took 5 down to 6, but I won. Now I need to go. What? What's my win on line? 'Cause I'm dead next turn, right? And I've only got 2 red sources. So I can't cast all 3 spells here. I wouldn't win. I wouldn't even win with a mountain. So do I have to bolt this? Does that make me survive, maybe? Let's bolt this. Commit to the plan. This imaginary plan that I had, clearly. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. So I want to keep my instant speed interaction up, right? As opposed to... So I can block, Breath Weapon. And then I need enough time to get a rebuild here. I do what's on the swing with the big guys as well. Block here. Block here. Pass. Yeah, I won the game if I didn't block with a blinking 5/7. End. So we have to Breath Weapon here. At least wipes the board, but it gives them 2 Lotleth Giants in the bin, which is rather annoying. Generous Ent of our own is a great way to block this Generous Ent, for sure. But I can't hold a bolt, right? Because I only have 6 lands. 2, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Yeah, it's... come on. I can't believe I messed up with that 5/5 block. What was that crap? What was that crap indeed? Like, Jesus. It was just a bad play by me. I'm so sorry. And I found a scrapwork mode as well. Which is actually perfect for what they need, right? Because they get to go scrapwork mode. Then they get to go bring back the giant and the mill. Yep. Hard through. Would have went 1-4, so not the worst. So, we went 0-5, right? Excuse me. And we won 1 game. I do think, obviously, the awkward thing with borders, right? It didn't go as well as I thought with the whole different land thing. Like, I would have assumed we would have been able to have different land, 3 visits, get 3rd land, play 4th land, exploding borders, get 5th land. As in, play green, white land, untap, play forest, 3 visits, get blue land, sort of thing. And then that's 3 lands into play a black land, follow up next turn with exploding borders, get mountain, and then win. But obviously you've got more red, so it doesn't work like that. You've got less of the others. It kind of just didn't work out in principle. So that was my bad with the whole mana base thing. I could see like a core Skyfisher abundant growth Cryogen relic pile that's blue based that you can then Ghostly Flicker, Meridia's Outrider. I'll definitely try something like that with Domain and then play Fungal as like sort of like a look at me sort of fancy 5/5. Which I think you could definitely fit into work, right? Outriders, Borders, Tribal Flames, like basically not this side of things, but then just run maybe the Generous End, but probably Lottery Revealed at that point, and run this sort of side of things, and then you run Ghostly Flicker, Cryogen Relic, something else. I'm definitely intrigued, and that 22 land seems fine and doable in that space, so I am interested for sure. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. We are on our way to 3k subscribers, and the best way you can support me is by liking and subscribing. And of course, if you want Pauper videos, you can check me out every day, Monday through to Friday, and I will have a video for you. I am playing these bad decks, so you don't have to. Until next time, peace!